The Kardashian family is no stranger to controversy and drama, but the latest news about Kanye West's worry over his sons, Saint and Psalm, and his ex-wife Kim Kardashian's apparent neglect of them has raised eyebrows and sparked debate among fans. With a viral video showing Kim acting cold towards Saint and pushing him to leave with her bodyguard in a separate car, fans are now questioning why Kim is pushing her daughters, North and Chicago, into the spotlight while seemingly abandoning her sons. In this article, we will explore the reasons behind Kim's behavior and examine Kanyes' concerns about his children's well-being. So buckle up and get ready to delve into the Kardashian world of fame, fortune, and family dynamics. The recent news about Kanye West being worried about his sons, Saint and Psalm, and his ex-wife Kim Kardashian's apparent disregard for them, has been making rounds on the internet. Kanye, who has always been very vocal about his love and devotion to his children, was reportedly very upset after a video clip went viral, showing Kim acting cold towards their son Saint and trying to get him to leave with her bodyguard in a separate car. According to sources close to Kanye, he is worried that Kim is neglecting their sons while pushing their daughters, North and Chicago, into the spotlight. Kanyes' concern is understandable, as he has always been very involved in his children's lives and has made it clear that he will not tolerate anyone coming in between him and his kids. In a recent interview, he said, "Don't play with me, don't play with my children, and ain't no security gonna get in between me and my children." It is not entirely clear why Kim is pushing their daughters into the spotlight while seemingly abandoning their sons. However, it is becoming evident that she is following the same narrative that her mother, Kris Jenner, created for her own daughters. Kim is determined to make her oldest daughter, North, the next It Kardashian girl. Over the past few months, she has been pushing North extra hard, dragging her to different Hollywood events, dressing her in grown-up clothes, and letting paparazzi follow her around, even at school. This kind of behavior has led fans to criticize Kim, with some calling her a weirdo for acting like her sons don't exist while parading her daughters all over Hollywood and on social media. It is understandable that fans are concerned about the well-being of Saint and Psalm, who seem to be getting left behind in the race for fame. It is worth noting that many A-list celebrities, including Beyoncé and Jay-Z, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, and Eva Mendes and Ryan Gosling, managed to keep their children out of the limelight. Even Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's children, who were once considered the most famous celebrity kids in the world, were never as exposed as North West is. This begs the question of why Kim is so intent on pushing her daughters into the spotlight, especially at the expense of her sons. The Kardashian-Jenner family has always been known for their lavish lifestyle, their love of fame, and their willingness to expose their personal lives to the world. But when it comes to their children, fans are now questioning why the Kardashian women seem to overexpose their daughters while ignoring their sons. In particular, Kim Kardashian has been criticized for seemingly neglecting her sons, Saint and Psalm, while pushing her daughter, North, into the spotlight. And while some fans may argue that Kim is just protecting her daughter's privacy, the evidence suggests otherwise. It's becoming clear that Kim is the one who is exposing North as much as possible and preparing her for a life of fame, for the sake of fame. And it's not just Kim, but all the Kardashian women, who barely ever post pictures of their sons while overexposing their daughters and dragging them to every event like an accessory. This behavior is not a coincidence, and it all started with Kris Jenner, the family's matriarch and manager. In the early days of keeping up with the Kardashians, Kris completely ignored her son, Rob, while putting all her effort into building careers for her 5 daughters. Kim even previously claimed that Kris doesn't know how to raise sons, but it's not that Kris doesn't know how to raise boys, it's that she doesn't know how to monetize them. The Kardashian women have built their empire by sexualizing themselves, and their whole brand is designed to appeal to the male gaze. Everything they do has to be sexy, even when they're selling products for babies. Kris encouraged both Kim and Kylie to pose for Playboy, And even after Kim said she was uncomfortable revealing too much, Kris convinced her to do a second shoot and show more skin. And let's not forget the infamous sex tape with Kim and Ray J, reportedly masterminded by Kris from start to finish. The Kardashian-Jenner family's whole brand is built on exposing their personal lives, and it's not surprising that they're overexposing their daughters on social media. But what about their sons? Why are they being ignored? It's possible that the Kardashian women don't know how to monetize their sons' looks and don't see them as valuable assets for their brand. Or maybe they're just not interested in exposing their sons to the same level of fame and scrutiny as their daughters. Whatever the reason, it's clear that the Kardashian women have a double standard when it comes to their children, and it's not a healthy or fair one. Kim Kardashian, in particular, has been criticized for neglecting her sons, Saint and Psalm, while pushing her daughter, North, into the spotlight. And Kanye West, Kim's ex-husband and the father of her children, is reportedly extremely worried about this. He believes that Kim will continue to exploit North and Chicago while ignoring Saint and Psalm. This double standard is evident across the Kardashian-Jenner family, with the women barely posting pictures of their sons, while overexposing their daughters and dragging them to every event like an accessory. This behavior is not only unfair but also harmful, perpetuating gender stereotypes and sending the message that a child's value is based on their looks and their ability to be sexualized. Kylie Jenner, for example, started posting photos of Stormi just weeks after she was born and using her to promote her beauty brand. But when she gave birth to her son, it took her a whole year until she showed his face and revealed his real name. Khloe Kardashian did the same thing, letting the cameras into her hospital room after she gave birth to her daughter True, and constantly posting photos of her on social media. However, she still hasn't shared any photos of her son or revealed his name. Even Rob Kardashian's official Instagram account is run by Gender Communications, and almost the entire feed is just photos of his daughter, Dream. Meanwhile, Rob himself hates the spotlight and doesn't want to share anything with the public, but Kris Jenner thinks it's fine to share photos of Rob's 6-year-old daughter. Kanye West's concerns are not unfounded. Kim has been working overtime to push her daughters, North and Chicago, to a life of fame and fortune, while seemingly ignoring her sons. Kanye has warned Kim not to let North use TikTok, and even publicly said that he worried that Kim would make North pose for Playboy one day, just like Kris made her do. Fans are now questioning how this double standard will affect Saint and Psalm when they grow up. They may feel neglected and forgotten, and it could affect their self-esteem and sense of worth. The Kardashian-Jenner family's obsession with fame and fortune has led them to overexpose their personal lives, including their children, and it's not a healthy or fair one. In conclusion, it's time for the Kardashian-Jenner family to reevaluate their priorities and start treating all their children equally. By overexposing their daughters and neglecting their sons, they are perpetuating harmful gender stereotypes and sending the message that a child's value is based on their looks and their ability to be sexualized. Kanye West's concerns are valid, and it's time for the Kardashian-Jenner family to give their sons the same attention and care that they give their daughters. Only then can they ensure that their children grow up with a healthy sense of self-worth and value. Thanks for watching. What do you think about the Kardashian-Jenner family's behavior towards their children? Do you agree with Kanyes' concerns about Kim neglecting their sons? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video.